Hello guys, today I will show you how to disassemble Peugeot Kisbee 50cc motorbike. First of all, we need to pull this seat up. You can do it by this motion, so don't pull and rotate, just rotate. When you rotate, you can click here, pull this up, and you will have bolts there, down there, and down there. As you can see, I took all of these 6 bolts. After you take off these bolts, you have to unscrew this. That is gas cap. So after I remove the seat, I take back this cap. You will have bolts on these 3 bolts. You can remove this plastic without taking off these bolts, but I bought this set of tools, so I took off these 3 bolts. And there are my 3 bolts. I lost one. We will take this plastic in one piece. How we will do that? So before taking this plastic off, we must take this plastic off which holds on registration plate. So we must unscrew 4 bolts of this type, and they will be here with one, and one is a little bit deeper down in the plastic, somewhere over here. And that's 2 bolts on this side, and the other side there is one, and somewhere there is second one. So there is 4 bolts. And now here will be one more bolt, which I obviously unscrew. Here will be something like this, and on the other side, in the same place over here. So when he's off, you have this light which you must detach. This will be attached something like this. You just must pull it away. So you can take this away. After we've done that, we have four bolts to take this plastic off. We will have bolts here and bolt right here. So on the other side, the same story. Bolt here and one bolt over here. Try to pull this on this side. It will be very difficult because there are some attachments to this plastic. So you must push this outside, and on this side you must push this on the outside so you can take this off. And, oh, I can do it one-handed. Okay. When you pull this like 15 millimeters, there will be this socket. So you must unplug it. You must unplug it. It is connected to this plug, so you must unplug this in order to remove this plastic. So this is the engine with electric injection. So to get to the engine, we must remove these 2 plastics, and when we remove it, it's basically just plastic on the engine, and that's it. So if we want to remove this, we have to remove this screw, these 2 screws, this screw, and this screw. It is good to remove battery also when doing this stuff. So first of all, I will take the battery out and unscrew all these screws I mentioned. Also, I'll remove that screws on the other side. Also, I want to tell about my life hack. So when I unscrew some screws, I screw them back on the place they were. So just so I don't have to think where I found them. So yeah, now I have. Oh, that's heavy. Okay. Battery out. So now I removed all these screws. Oh, I didn't remove this one. See? You must really pull this really hard. Oh, what? Is there one more bolt? No, I don't think so. You really must pull this hard, very hard, because yeah, there is a lot of plastic clips, as you can see there. There is one clip, and you just have not to break it, but also pull it really hard. And I think, yeah, there is one more bolt over there. As you can see, the green thing that's over here. So there is one extra bolt on this side and the other side. So we've come to the engine. So first of all, we have to take this plastic off. We'll do it by removing these 3 screws. So looks like, yeah, there is one more screw over there, and you can see there is one more. I have to remove that one too. It will be this one, and I have to remove intake manifold, and I have to remove this screw, this one. There is one more, it is down there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down there, and I have to remove this thing. There will be this screw, there will be one more, but I lost it, I guess, and there will be 2 down there. I don't know if you can see, but somewhere, yeah, this thing, and I lost one more. It will be somewhere around this one. So 2 over there, and 1 here and 1 here. There we go. So I will show you one trick that I used on my scooter, and the trick is that there will be one pin on this. So before everything, I will just unplug these things so I don't damage them. So this is choke, I guess. This is throttle position sensor, and this is injector. So I will unplug throttle position sensor and choke. If I'm wrong, guys, just correct me down in the comments. And this is temperature sensor. You also have to unplug it. So just press this flip. But it's kind of difficult with one hand. Okay, so on this bolt there will be one clip. So I just took this thing and I just destroy that pin, so there is no that pin. So I don't have to buy extra tool if I don't need. And now I just use this Pictorex guy. so I can unscrew this thing. So when I remove that screw, there will be this lambda oxygen sensor. So we must unplug this oxygen sensor, and it will be this plug here. It goes down there, and it's for oxygen sensor. There is one clip, and you just press it, or I think you have to pull this thing up there so it unclips. And now we can remove our exhaust, but it's heavy. That's our exhaust. It's kind of dirty, I don't know. When the sensor is kind of okay. It would be cool to clean this exhaust. I know it's pretty dirty. So we removed everything. Now we have to, we can remove these plastics. But there is a clip, you see, and you have to spread that plastic so it can come off like this. It comes easily off. So we can remove a spark plug. I removed it, and we will get this back on. So back, just so I don't forget where it came from, because it will be easier like this. So our pump will be like this, placed like this, so it will be easier to remove this head. So when removing head, so we'll try to get this off. Okay, we have to take off these 4 screws, one here, and one there. That 4 screws we'll have to take off, so we remove this cap. So this screw is hardest to get out because it's on very bad spot, and I think I will have to put this scooter on leg. So in order to get this screw out, I'll just get it off the legs. Wait. As you can see, the wheel is on the ground, and as the wheel is on the ground, engine block is lower than this bar, so we will be able to take this engine out. As you can see, very easy with hand. So we take off. Oh wait, did we forget something? I don't think so. Just this. It's very cold outside, so you can see this. What is this called? Okay. This thing was stuck on this plastic thing. I don't know why, but okay. So this is cylinder head. Remove spring tensioner or belt tensioner, I don't know, in order to get this cylinder head off. this shouldn't be tightened very strong. I guess they're off. Yes. Remove. You can remove this thing without unscrewing this, but if you place it back on, you must untighten this thing also, just so it will be easier to tighten these screws back together. As you can see, it's easier like this. There you go. This is spring tensioner. And this is all the gasket. I will buy a new one because this one is dead. So I put this towel in this hole just so things don't drop here. So I'm safe that engine will run. So now we have to remove this plastic. I don't know, it's like gummy plastic. It's hard, what? It's hard plastic, I don't know. And we have to remove these two screws to get up the center. Where is arrow? I can't see. Somewhere over here there is arrow, but I guess it's rotating like this. Oh no, there is arrow on this thing. Oh, you can hear compression. It should be easier if I remove the spark plug. You see? Arrow. So you must turn it this way, like I'm turning it, and you must find a little sign that is labeled with, okay, there you go, with letter T. You see? Letter T. And that letter must be aligned with this thing. I mean, this straight line must be aligned with this thing here. So if I do this is aligned, kinda. Okay, you must fix it with something like I don't know, this is not very stable. You must place something over here so it's stuck, so it doesn't move. So now if you come see here and see, okay, this is I have to rotate a bit more, one rotation more. Oh holy. Okay, there we go. This is now aligned, kinda. I mean, you must place something over there so it is stuck. And now you see these lines, they are aligned with top of the cylinder head. As you can see, it is not perfectly aligned. This one goes further up, but this is kinda perfectly aligned, I guess. And this thing must, this kind of circle must go up there. So this is perfect timing for this scooter. I found out I have been playing with the timings. I placed 3 versions of timings, and this works for me. I don't know if this will work for you, but this works for me. And it is very tricky to put it back on because I mean, you see it, you'll see it. Okay, it's not that hard, but putting it back on is very tricky. So now when we removed this gear, you must be careful with this, because if this drops down to the bottom of the engine, it will be very difficult to put this thing back on. Just be careful with this, so it is down like this. Now I have to remove these 4 screws. You must untighten it to X, like, and little by little, like this, little by little. So we've got to the most tricky part. As you can see, cylinder head is very loose. There is gap I've done right now. First of all, you have to remove everything that is on the scooter, because everything will fall down. Be careful with this gear so it doesn't bend. You must place it on a very straight surface, just so it doesn't bend. If it bends, you will start hearing some noises in the engine and it will not be good. If you can see, you cannot remove your cylinder head because of this beautiful bar that Peugeot placed here. Now, in order to get this cylinder head off, you must put a scooter on its back tire, so engine comes down. As you can see, engine is now down, and I will place my legs like this. This is my beautiful Crocs. As you can see, engine is now below this bar, and you can easily pull it, but you must do it with 2 hands, because if you don't do it with 2 hands, this thing will go down and it will be a nightmare of a job. So when you pull it away like this, you must hold that thing over there with your fingers so it doesn't go down. As you can see, maybe over here, you see I'm holding it right there where the gap is, so it doesn't go down. You see, and I'm pulling it away. So now I have a problem. This intake thing is too tall for this bar. So now, with my butt, I will sit on a frame, so I add more weight on the frame. So with this method, I'm kinda jumping, so it adds more weight, and I'm very close. One more jump. Okay, it's done, I guess. It's done, because now I'm stuck on this bolt over there. And now I'm sitting on the frame. I will jump now, and there we go. There is nothing holding it back. I can now stand up. So there is blocking something is blocking it again. So the only thing that's left there is that I must put it back on its legs. So when I put it back on its legs, as you can see, engine is, I can just, there you go guys, it's not that hard, it's very easy. And I guess it was leaking oil, I don't know, it's very oily, I don't know. That is top dead center, guys. So there you go. Now you know how to remove cylinder head from this engine. I hope you learned something. I have to give this to a mill center, or mill center, or thread center, because I damaged this thread. This is exhaust side of engine, and I damaged this. Just have in mind that you must put intake manifold like this. Don't put it on these bars, because these bars will bend, and if they bend, it's not good, guys, not good.